its tits off out here. So you can go down this way and have a look. What you do with your box out here, you make a hill so you can see things. But we go over here because there's a plaque over here. Let's see what it says. Is it a plaque? Sandstone Heritage Trail State Battery, first established in Painesville in the State Battery, was moved to this site, to a site west of here in 1904 before finally being shifted to this site in 1925 during its operation life. 135,809 tonnes of ore were treated at the battery. So obviously it smashes the shit, I think. I think that's what it does. So that's what a battery is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it smashes the crapper out of it. So they're like big, it's like a big hammer. So yes, I suppose when you talk about a battery, you're batterying somebody, you're going to smash them. So anyway, so this must be the remnants of the battery of what they dumped out in the dump wasteland, and then they just leave rubbish, everything, cleaned up with the mine. That's what I don't like about mining. They clean up what they've done. Anyway, we're on a pleasant note. There's a nice little house over here. We're going to go over and have a look at this little house that's over here. Must have been where the people got the battery. I know I was getting battered. It's me by this wind. You probably hear the battering of the wind. It's pretty full on. So we're going for a walk down here. That's what it's like out here. It's probably the highest point around here. Maybe that's all the iron ore that they bashed and they had to chuck on the ground. It's just lifted the whole area up a little bit. Anyway, there's our little car. It's a bit cleaner than the other day. Luckily we didn't get any rain on the way up here, so that's one good thing. We go over here, this is the shed. If you didn't know what a shed was, this is a shed. There we go. That's a shed. Yep. The shed, alright. The old rainwater tank over there. What's that? Oh, yeah. I'll turn this way. So try to get rid of the wind noise a little bit. Don't know how that's going to go. Anyway, we're going to go down to this little old house and have a walk around. Man, that wind is crazy. Anyway, might have to do a voiceover later and have to explain what this is again. So this must have been their outdoor kitchen area for their cooking. I don't know what they're cooking up, but there's some car bloody bits and all sorts of water pipe and all sorts. I don't know if that's what their intention was to cook up. Anyway, let's have a look in here. See what's going on over here. A lot of glass, like I said, just a lot of rubbish left around. Oh yeah, a little room. Probably a little one bedroom or one. There might have been more of these here. But all they are is one room. So one would have been like a living area with probably a bit of a fireplace in it. It might have been a bit more. These might have been rooms as well. Just so they have it when they restored it, they made like a veranda out of them. Well, this might have been actually another room before they enclosed it, just to make it look like, you know. I reckon our family have one of these fridges. Something like that anyway. Might have been a beer fridge. But anyway, nothing in the rooms, so you can't stay at these ones. But they've got to be built pretty tough, man, because that wind is just crazy. Alright, signing out for now.
Off to London Bridge.
We're off to London Bridge, so hopefully it hasn't fallen down. Okay, so we've now made it to London Bridge. This is London Bridge. Great place to have a picnic. Want to get blown away? Best place for a picnic. You can see the rocks and light in the rocks. Get coloured, get the colour. So London Bridge has been a long social focus, according to the people of Sandstone, of the town between 1907 and 1913. Between 6,000 and 8,000 people lived in the district. We've seen many large and happy picnic outings. Well, alright, so this is London Bridge. And April's going to she's going to attempt to get fallen off London Bridge, okay? I'll wait here, ready for the devastation of April falling off London Bridge, getting blown a gale off there. Okay, here she goes. Here she goes. Blowing it. Look at it, she's going for it. She's going for it. And that's it. That's London Bridge. Probably picked the most blowiest day in the history to come out here, but anyway, it's blowing about 40 kilometres an hour today, you know what I mean, I reckon. So just going to go up here, have a quick look around. You'll notice how blowy it is.
There's cool little sandstone rocks everywhere.
Alright, so now we're at the brewery. I think this is a brewery with no beer. Anyway, we'll have a look. This according to where we are, this is a brewery. I don't know why it's a brewery, but we're going to go in there and have a look. So fire pit drum thingy. So cook your lunch in there. And then what's going on here, mate? Oh, what's going on here?
Okay, for drinking these are local people's for many years. Water was pumped to the equipment on the upper level for brewing and then stored in the cellars below, which is carved in the solid rock to show that the beer was kept cool. So that's cool. That is cool.
Well, this is where they used to hold their beer. Well,
Up there, look.
they clearly drunk it, and then it goes up the hole. Is this another one? No. Holy moly, man.
You on the other side, so go there.
Alright. Should have got a tin out of the, I think I might get a tin out of the car, mate, and have a brew here at the brewery. So, I'm going to go for a walk around here. Now, because it's a brewery, I'm going to have a beer here. You don't understand that? So, just go onto that, just so you can have a look at that. So it was a brewery, was one. Okay, we'll go down here and why you would come out here to brew beer, unless it was the people in the Battery and Sandstone used to come out here and make beer or alcohol. The Irish. Alright, I'm going to go up the top here now and have a look. April's already motoring up the hill. So I think you turn up here and go this way. You know why? Because somebody painted a big arrow that says go this way. So I guess you go this way. I don't know, just getting up here, you build up a thirst just getting up here. Anyway. Shaft from down the bottom, I'd say. Not much left here. Must be some kind of structure because there's a cement slab and everything, like pump stuff. Cement pumping up. Well, this is, yeah, it's just drifts off into the Never Never. Into the Never Never. Right, so I'm going to go down and have a look at this. Haven't found any gold yet. Keep kicking the ground and going, maybe I'll find some gold out here. But still poor. Go back down here, we'll go over and have a look if there actually is a well across the road. If you know, maybe there's a well across the road, so we'll go over there, down there, and have a look if there actually is a well. Gives you an idea what to come out here and look for. This must be holding the wind back because it's not as windy here as it was down the bottom of the road there. But I still don't know why you would come out here and want to brew alcohol here and then mine out a hole in the rock to store your beer. I don't know. I mean, probably because it gets bloody hot out here. I mean, we're here in July and it's it's still 20 odd degrees, do you know what I mean? Like, but, you know, it's hotter. Brewery. Heritage Trail. We'll go find out what else is down this way. So, we're going to have a look here and see what this is. If it's something, or it could be Could be. Oh, it is a big shaft down there. Just to give you an idea, look. Holy heck, man, that's deep. I'll find a little rock. I want to see if there's any water. All right, so I'm going to get this rock over here. There, get this rock. Okay, so I'm going to get this rock. And there goes, wait for the plonk. Nah, no plonk, just a dump. Anyway, I don't want to fall down there, so I'm not stepping on it. Alright, sign out from here. Alright, we're in Sandstone now. We're just having a look at this little park in Sandstone. Sandstone. Not much here. Interpretive park here. You can interpret it however you like. So over here we've got like a, looks like an old steamer puller back from the day. That one looks like the pre-version across the road. She's got the wheels have collapsed. She was a workhorse until she fell apart. The wheels nearly fell off. And probably this is all the stuff from out near the hammer mill, I'd say. Let's have a look over here at these signs and see what it says on these signs. I've had a little pub, a park for in the middle of nowhere. And pretty friendly. Got water for the caravan here. That was a good. That was a good thing. Yeah, the future. Oh my God, man! Look at that. I try to get away from that mining. But it still follows you. Mining operations declined. That's good. Oh yeah, there's the hammer mill. There's the hammer mill that we went and had a look at. Gold is discovered in Sandstone. That might be why that brewery started. They were looking for gold and they drunk themselves silly. And they got no gold, but they found water, so they made beer, made alcohol. The old machinery, old school grader over here. Look, there's old school baby. Check this pupper out. It's like an old early style one. Yeah, she looks like an early days one. That one, that would have been a bit of a hard slog out in the out on the road. The flies in your face, dust in your balls, and your little railway cart to cart your stuff out. Your wall presses. That's a big wall press, that one. Anyway, that looks good. A little grader. A little, not a grader. Bulldozer. That's what I was looking for. The old bulldozer. Old mate next door doesn't want anybody getting in his yard. He's got sticks up galore. Anyway, so now we're going to go to where we're going, Ave? Mount Magnet. So next stop, Mount Magnet. Uh oh, April's found something. She's onto it. I reckon it's in that hat shape. What does it say? It's here. The old combustion engine in there. Magnetic, eh? Alright, we're parked up for the day. We found this little little campsite. You were on our way to Mount Magnet. Anyway, the wind's a bit windy, so we decided, and the fuels cost us 21 litres per 100 kilometres, so we thought, well, you know what, let's just back it up for today, and that'll be it. So we've decided to pull the pin for it and just relax here for the remainder of the day. But look at this, I reckon you can fish in here, but it's a dam in here. That's quite an old railway dam. So we decided that we're going to just bunker down here tonight and have a bit of a look around this little dam area. And that really missed the turn off, but you know, for now we're just going to bunker down here. So the caravan down there, so wind's coming from that way, so we're just like, well, not so exposed if we were out on the main highway. So we might try and find have a little bit of a fire pit for the night, maybe. Oh, there's another little campsite on the other side here. So we're one there. We're going to see which one protects you a bit more. But yeah, I reckon you can swim in here, and you know, you can have a swim, a bathe, get some water. You want to drink that water, or you want to bathe in that water, you know what I mean? So a bit more blowy over this side, but look, just a bloody swimming pool. You can practice your Olympic swimming in there. I don't know where the boss went. He's gone down this way. She keeps running away from me for some reason. Maybe it's because I hold the camera. Oh, there she is. There she is. Must be where the other side takes you. Yeah, maybe come over this side. Hey? Drain. Yeah. Hey? Yeah, we might come around this side. Alright, let's go back this way. Yeah, we might come in here and tuck in here. That's actually a good idea, I think. We're going to do that. Alright, we're having a look at some rocks. Again, more rocks. Anyway, we're trying to find some so-called artwork here. But so far we've not had very much luck. I don't know where the, you know, it doesn't really tell you where the artwork's meant to be. I don't even tell you where the walk is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll go up here to the top of Woodgie Mountain. I don't know what's it called then. I mean, it's a nice place, but unless there's something in that little cave over there, I can't see any other cave areas where you would see this artwork that's supposedly meant to be here. Well, that's what I just said.
We'll go for a look down there.
Anyway, off we go, tracking down the hillside. So far the sign at the entrance was one of the good things, and the Aboriginal mural man over there on the on top of the hillside, I thought it was going to be a really good little park to come into, but so far, other than that, it's been a little bit deflating. So hopefully we find something of relevance compared to some of the other stuff we looked at. But anyway, we'll have a look at that now. Okay, I think we found a little kangaroo tail or something in here, in the rock. This is the highlight of my trip. There's a whole bottle there. So this is called the mushroom rock. So we're going to just have a look in here. Yeah, enough room for somebody to get in there underneath there. Get in there, get out of the rain. That's alright, isn't it? Well, let's go up there and have a look at the other one. Up the top there. Hey? Oh, there's a bird there, a bit of wildlife. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. We've got to go back that way. Rabbits. Rabbit-proof fence not making any difference. Okay, up we go. I don't know, maybe we got something wrong, I don't know. They look like little outcrop shelters, that's probably about all they look like. But there is a walking track that comes this way. Oh, this looks like an animal hideout. So wallaby or something lives in here. Plenty of shit in there. Don't get in there. Not get fucking shit pneumonia. Anyway, I guess that concludes that little effort. Almost looks like we're going through an old western film down here. Yeah, we're out in the west, mate. We do this out in the west. It does, man. Look, Blue Club Hotel.
This is Q.
This is Q Oasis. Caravan Park.
There's children.
Must be a big need for 2 caravan parks here. Anyway, we're off again. Go a bit further on. Where are we going? We're going to MacArthur. Another 115 kilometres. Alright, here we go. We're off.
Please obey all traffic regulations.
Okay, we're trying to, love. And now we've got some 44-gallon drum. I don't know if they're meant to be, well, they've got a little bit of art on the side of the road. I think they might have taken something out of the old tin highway that we went down last time. Right, we're out.
That's a nice photo, babes.
Alright, Dave. So, over the last few days we've been staying at the lake. The lake was quite nice, a little spot. Didn't find any camels.
What lake was that called, Brad?
Lake Druitt. Druitt? Was it?
I don't think so.
What was it called?
I will find out for you. Anyway, inside Australia it's called, with all the sculptures, the art sculptures.
I thought it was really cool that somebody's put all those the little people around, and the footsteps going to them all makes it like an Aboriginal dot painting, which I thought was really good. Pretty thoughtful out there. No camels. We met old mate at the information centre today, and he reckons that we've got to go out in the evening time to find the animals. So
They do 1080 everything here in Western Australia though.
yes. But then we stayed at the old railway dam last night because it was raining and it was like, I don't know,
Very windy on the road, wasn't it?
The wind was crazy. And anyway, then we went to Mount Magnet. Had a bit of a look around there. Then made our way up to Meekatharra. I keep calling it MacArthur, but it's Meekatharra. And now we found this little
Peace Gorge.
Our little friend, Aboriginal fella down at the local information centre, and his wife were so helpful in all the information that they give us, and said, oh look, there's a little Peace Gorge if you want a free camp. And so we're here amongst all these big boulders that you can see, having a bit of fire, having a couple of beers, and yeah, tomorrow we'll continue our way to Mount Augustus and have a look at what Mount Augustus will hold for us.
And a few other gorges and that on the way.
There's a lot of things to do on the way. The lady in the information centre, she reckons it could take us 3 days to get there. or a week to get there.
When we get there then.
Yes. So
Unless you can get water up there. I don't know if the caravan park has water.
I don't know. So we'll just wait and see what happens with that.
We'll put the Starlink on later and find out.
You do get a bar of service out here, so that's one good thing. Luckily we got the old Starlink.
On top of the hills you get all service.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Anyway, we don't need that. We've got Starlink on board, so we'll just do that. And yeah, so we're going to just recapping what we've been doing today, looking for things to do along the way, but there hasn't been very much today.
It's a bit boring actually.
Yeah,
but we're on the black stuff, the tar.
So hopefully
we should have come the other way.
We find some other, yes, the way we were going to come. Got a little bit of red dust in the caravan. So we'll see how we go tomorrow.
We've got to seal it all up.
Yeah, got to put some covers over the cover holes and we'll be right, I think. Alright, that's it for us.